How to create an effective LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn profile plays an important role in impressing the recruiter. The LinkedIn profile is much more than the resume. You can write an entire summary demonstrating your personality and why you would be an asset to a prospective employer. You can also showcase your talent by adding images, creatives, videos made by you. These components will add to your credibility and cannot be found on a resume. It is very important to create strong profile which attract recruiter. Everything on LinkedIn begins with the profile. There are many parts to creating a great one. Here's how to do it, as well as some tips to keep in mind. Start with the basics. When creating a profile, make sure the email address is the one you often check. This is vital to ensure receipt of connection requests, messages and more. Basic demographic information, such as location, is self-explanatory. While filling out the demographic information, LinkedIn will ask about current employment status. Those who are unemployed might consider using phrases like currently looking for employment opportunities or advertising students seeking challenging employment opportunities. This shows forward thinking and optimism for the future. Add a photo. Add a professional profile photo. As per survey, those who add a professional photo to their profile get 21 times more profile views and up to 36 times more messages than others. Talk about experience. For job seekers, the experience listed reflects everything you can do. You can import a resume. Always list the employment experience starting with the most current. If you are a student, then maintaining a relevant list of skills on your profile will help others understand your strengths and match you with the right opportunities. Depending on what stage you are in your career, you should try to add at least 5 skills. Members with 5 or more skills listed are contacted, messaged, up to 33x more by recruiters. One of the easiest ways to optimize your LinkedIn profile so that recruiters will find you is by adding relevant skills and managing your endorsements. Remember these points when working on your skills and endorsements. You can add up to 50 skills, which search engines recognize as keywords. The more skills you add, the more likely that you'll be found. You can choose to add all 50 skills or be selective on which skills to include. Endorsements, on the other hand, are what LinkedIn calls the one-click way for your connections to recognize your skills. Only your first-degree connections can endorse you for your skills. The same principle applies if you want to make endorsements. To endorse your connections, simply go to the Skills and Endorsements section of their profiles and click on the plus icon. Education. When including education, be sure to include all schools attended. This will allow for easier connections with old classmates, alumni groups and the like. In addition, include any education that wasn't necessarily through a university or college, such as a corporate training seminar or a certification earned through an organization or association related to your field. Summarize it all. Writing a summary can be tricky. Here are a few points to keep in mind when writing the best possible summary to get the most attention. Make sure it's at least 40 words. This makes it more likely to show up in searches. Drop a note about specialties in there, as those keywords will show up in searches too. Talk about experience, but talk about your goals as well. For example, the headline matters. The headline is what will show up right beside your name on LinkedIn, as well as results on some search engines. It's an excellent chance to make a great first impression, so say as much as possible in only a few words. Make it snappy and interesting so connections want to click and find out more. Weave in keywords if possible. Here are a few examples. Civil engineering student, graduating 2020, digital marketing fresher with expertise in